like I'm so nosy, so I'm so ready for this.
I don't know why.
Hi guys, what's up? It's summer, as in the season, as in the sun, and welcome, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of like a Christmas wish list type of thing for books that I have on my wish list, or some of them are even like anticipated releases that I'm ready to release. So I have it all down on my phone because I am prepared. So if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button before we get started. So I guess I'm gonna get started with like anticipated releases first, and then talk about books that have already been released that are just on my wish list. The very first book that I want to talk about, y'all, I want to talk about Angie Thomas, Concrete Rose, because listen, if you read The Hate You Give, you understand why we stand for Big Mac. I'm not gonna say he's like the ideal dad, because obviously like most dads probably don't want to go through what he's been through, but like in general, like coming from what he came from, what? Yes. The Hate You Give, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what this book is about, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Concrete Rose is about Maverick, which is Star's father, and how and like what he experienced having to have his dad in prison and having to sell to be able to make a living for himself, along with meeting Star's mother, I believe, and also like the dynamic between him having a child with another woman. And like, yeah, like I'm so nosy, so I'm so ready for this. Like, I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for the struggles, I'm ready for the tears, I'm ready for the drama, I'm ready for like, I'm here for it. So I just spent like 7 minutes talking about just that book, so let's just go on to the next book. So the next book is Promised Land by Mr. President Barack Obama. Like, now, I genuinely have no idea what this book is about. I feel like it's some form of like a memoir, but I mean, it's by President Barack Obama. So that's a good enough excuse for itself. I think this book releases November 17th. I'm not sure how early I will have this posted and uploaded and edited and etc. Furthermore, I think that this is going to be a good book. If he's anywhere of a writer and storyteller and advice teller, you know what I mean, like Michelle Obama, which we know that he's going to be, this is going to be a great book. Anyways, on to the next book. So this next book is a little bit up there, but it is like a very anticipated release for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So it's Actor Age, Eve Brown, I think, and of course, this is one of the Brown sisters, right? There's literally no other explanation that you need. The next book that I'm really excited about is She's Too Pretty to Burn. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea what this book is about. I do know that this book is a YA book, and it's supposed to be like some form of like a mystery. I know that for like certain, but I'm not exactly sure of the entire details. But I think that missing bodies end up coming up. There may be a burning, we don't know, but I do believe that it is a form of a mystery, and in general it sounds intriguing from its cover, you know what I mean. So anyways, on to the next book. This next book is called One of the Good Ones, and so I think that this book is about this girl that she's very into like social justice and like doing stuff for like her community and all of this stuff, and she gets killed, and it says that she's killed under mysterious circumstances after attending a social justice rally, and so it takes her sister to want to fight against this form of like police brutality and like what happened to her and things like that. And honestly, do we need to talk about it? The answer is yes. Okay, and so this next book, I'm not gonna lie, I'm only really interested in this book because of the cover, and this book is called Where the Rhyme Takes You, and I believe it's also by a Black author, and of course we have a black face. I believe this book is about second chances, first love, some form of like famery going on in there, and if you saw this cover you're like duh, but the honesty level there. So this next book is called The Other Black Girl, and all I know so far about this book is I think it's about two girls that like live in Harlem or used to live in Harlem, and they got some stuff cooking up, they got some stuff going on. I think this is like a very much so later release in 2021, and there has not been a cover yet for it. If there is one, I have found it by the time I edited this video, but if not, you know, we just going off of that. So the next book is another anticipated release, and it is This Close to Okay. And all I know about this book so far is that it's about a woman that is a therapist, and she stops this man from taking his life away. And like we go from that. I'm not really sure what much else is about, but like now I'm getting 2 books that have already been released, but I just have them on my wish list, you know. I just have them on my wish list. And the next book is called Kingdom of Back. And I just know that this book is a fantasy, and the cover looks so nice. And at that note, I genuinely have nothing else to say about it. I also have the book There on my wish list. I know that this is from an Indigenous writer, and he is telling an Indigenous story. And I would like to read more Indigenous books. I am looking into like what my library has so far. Anyways, on to the next book, Dear Justice. I'm excited to read that because this is by the same author that wrote Dear Martin, and I think that this character in itself, he is like currently in jail right now, or it's something of that sort, where he's trying to get out of a imprisonment situation, or trying to get out of having to go in prison, I think, maybe. But I have that on my wish list regardless. I am so ready to read that. The next book is Deadly Education. Now this book has already been released, but I'm kind of just excited about this book because like I'm not really a huge fantasy, but there are some fantasies that I actually like am into and have gotten into, but it just kind of sounds interesting. I know it's about like a magic school, and it's about a magic school that, it kind of reminds me of Harry Potter just saying that, but it's about a magic school that like, you do something wrong, you did, like you gone, you bye-bye. So I said okay. The next book is Cemetery Boys. Now first off, let me just say right now, the cover of this book, I like it. I like it. No explanation needed, like absolutely no explanation needed for why I want to get this book. I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what it's about now. But yeah, I'm really excited to have that on my wish list. So the next book, I already know everyone has been talking about this book, but The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Parts of me makes me think like it's going to be, it might not be like a very fast-paced book, but just in general, I want to give it a try. Like it's on my wish list, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things that's on my wish list. Pretty sure everyone already knows what this book is about, but it is about a girl that I think she's living like a basic chick life, and she's like, hey, like I don't want to live this life no more, and there's some form of a I'm not gonna say devil, but creature that can make this possible. And there's something about like he wants her soul, and so he sells her this deal, but as you know, some form of consequence, it was too good to be true, and so now she's cursed to immortality, but people just do not remember her. And with that being said, this is everything for my video. I think I will have my Amazon wish list down below if you guys would like to see other things previously that I have had a wish list for. But yeah, not sure what I'm gonna title this video, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, thank you for being here. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Please comment down below if you've read any of these things, or if you are anticipating a lot of these anticipated releases as well. Let me know. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.